watch me grow. Hustle hard, take my dues, turn my losses into fuel. On a winning streak, I'm on fire, climbing higher, I won't tire. Running wild, I claim my peak, feeling fierce on a winning streak. On a winning streak, I'm on fire, climbing higher, I won't tire. Running wild, I claim my peak, feeling fierce on a winning streak. Doubting me now, they're all fans. I kept grinding, made my plans. Every step I paved the way, turning night into day. Whoa, unstoppable, I rise. Victory's written in my eyes. On a streak, I'm flying free. One step closer to my legacy. Oh, unstoppable, I rise. Victory's written in my eyes. On a streak, I'm flying free. One step closer to my legacy. On a winning streak, I'm.
All right. What's going on, guys? What's going on? It's been a while. It's been a fucking while, huh? Dude, we haven't been on this this YouTube shit in a while. So I made some changes, as you guys can see from the screen. All right, let me fix that. Yo, look. You know, I'm new to this streaming shit, right? We're getting it. We're getting better each week. What do you guys think? All the fixes you wanted, right? You can see when I'm in an active position. You can see my friggin' P&L when I fucking trade. I haven't traded today, so you don't see shit. You don't see unrealized total P&L. You don't see fucking anything. Because I haven't traded today. I haven't traded glowbacks or anything. Don't trade that. But let me close everything in here that I don't need. Give me a sec. What's that noise? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. There we go. All right. My stream was playing in a screen I did not even realize. Damn. All right, let me pull up the chat. Keep those shades close by. I got them close by, all right? When we hit a fucking banger, those come on every stream. They come on every stream when we hit a banger. So if you see those on, it's your sign to rewind and see what trade we took. It was a fucking banger. Oh, man. What do you guys think of the overlay? What do you think of the overlay? You know, look, we got ES and Q. I gotta adjust some things. So I'll make those changes. But dude, we got. You can see when I get in a position. And yeah, you can see the P&L. You can see if I, you know, like if it's good, if I do good, I do bad. You can see it all. 108 likes, just 19, bro. It is what it is. People come here, they get all the knowledge, and they're just like, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Oh, man. Awesome. Great session in Chart Fanatics. Thank you. Did say the wait was long, but I kept hyping it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed it for those that did watch. Good. All right, we're just gonna wait a bit, and then we'll go over the pre-market plan around 9:15. To be honest, guys, just hit the buy button is what it seems. Not financial advice, as you see on the screen on the layout. Nothing we talk about is financial advice. These are just, you know, education based live streams, and that's it. Do you trade pre market? Very rarely. Where did you learn order flow and how can I learn? Well, good for you. Let me tell you how you can learn, all right? I learned from myself everything that I built, the system that I built over the years. I've kind of built it with just screen time, and you can learn how I do it. You know, look at the top of the site. Hugecapital.co. Come through. But we don't stream on here, we're streaming on there. Good question here. Would you trade ESNQ during London? Same setups, models? Yes, you can apply the same models. And the only thing I would adjust, I don't trade London, so I don't have that data for you. You might need to adjust the big trade filter. That's the only thing, because you might not see the big trade filter 275 on NQ. Like many of those coming up in London. But I don't have the data for you. I do not trade London, but I think those models will work. Like in terms of, because there's good amount of volume for them to kind of, you know, create those false moves and trend models versus in Asia where it can just grind on very little volume, and then volume, just random volume just comes up and just, it's like, what the heck happened? That's why I always say Asia is just too light volume for on ES and NQ to trade. Where are those OG glasses? They're here, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're here. They're here. How often are you on YouTube or Discord? Well, Discord, I'm streaming 3 times, and then honestly, I was on VC going over stuff if I'm not streaming this whole week. I was in voice communicating or in voice chat throughout the week. But we streamed 3 times this week in like trading stuff live. That's the goal. Three times. And YouTube, honestly, I don't know. Maybe once, maybe none. I'll be honest. That's just the honest answer. Sometimes there'll be one time, sometimes there'll be none. What's up, bro? I'm chilling. I think the streaming experience is much better in Discord. Heck yeah, that's why I'm saying what I said. I like streaming on Discord way more. And as much as I love to troll, there's so much less trolling in Discord, and we have such great conversations in Discord so far that we've had this week. So, you know, that it makes it more enjoyable for me. Usually one or two, and look, if you're questioning the 75 win rate, then I mean, shit, you gotta come find out for yourself, I guess, right? I mean, the people in the Discord, if they're in the chat, they can testify to see what they've seen. I've taken losses, but I think there's at least one setup. I've been trading average 1-2 times this whole week, being selective, just waiting, and it's shown up. How much would you say someone should make before going full time as a trader? Good question. I don't think it's more so how much you make. It's more so having that, like, I would say at least 2 3 years of consistency and setting yourself up outside of trading in terms of like buying like real estate or like physical businesses, so you can have some sort of income coming in other than, or investments income coming in, something other than just relying on trading. Because if you just rely on trading solely, I think you put too much pressure on yourself to succeed each and every single day, and there's just too much uncertainty in trading because nothing is guaranteed in trading. No matter how good you have done it for the past 2 3 years, markets will and can change. So there is no guarantee. And if you just rely on it, and if you go through a string of like a drawdown phase, like a microcycle of where you're in drawdown, that emotional pain, if you're just relying on it, you will not be able to get rid of. So I would say more so than, just along with seeing consistency in your trading for multiple years, set yourself up outside of trading, like nothing trading related outside. Look at other avenues you could go to diversify your portfolio. That's what I've done. And I don't know, it gives me the patience to wait for my setup to present itself because I don't need to trade every day. Of course, bro. None of these indicators will work with TradingView or any order flow because it doesn't use tick data. You won't get accurate like order flow data, in my opinion, if you go on a platform that doesn't use tick data to calculate it. So I would just not use it. TradingView, I'm talking about. Yush, I was thinking about joining your Discord, but he says you only stream 3 times a week. Yeah, I only stream 3 times a week, but when I'm not streaming, I'm talking through my trades in the commentary if I'm seeing something. So I'm still active. It's just for live trading, we're starting out with 3 times. Maybe we'll increase it in the future, but just, the Discord is just getting started. I want to see how I feel about just 3 times, right? And I'm new to streaming. As you're seeing even on the streams, right? Look at the overlays we had before. We make some improvements over time. So it's 3 times, but I'm still trading and talking through my setups as they're happening real time. I do use aggregated data for the big trades. All right, chat. So I have a bunch of shit on my chart. Ignore it. We're gonna kind of talk about the areas that I'm really interested in watching today. So I'm really interested in watching 800 because that is the upper distribution of the weekly profile we're forming, volume cluster for the weekly profile, RTH weekly profile. And I'm watching 600. Those are the big levels that I'm kind of watching today on NQ. And as I've done it this whole week and a half, 2 week stretch where we're just bidding higher. If it's not part of my pre-market plan, doesn't come into my pre-market plan, I am just waiting for it to come back and context to develop intraday. Only longs today. Well, I don't like to short all-time highs, so that's that. So we'll kind of see what develops. But if it's right at all-time highs, I stay away. Okay. Give me a second. Let me see if I change this. It works. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So these are the levels I'm kind of watching. There, I know there's a huge range between them, but these are we're building a volume distribution, volume cluster inside of here, and these are the edges, right? We're trying to extend higher. We just made a new all-time high. We broke previous all-time high, also yesterday's RTH high, and I guess all-time high as well. On the NFP, we're kind of retracing back. I want to kind of see if we can really pull back to 800 at open and how we react there. Now, let's talk about ES, because this is also really, really important. Let me go back. You'll see what I mean. I have some of the drawings on here that we talked about yesterday on stream in the Discord I'm talking about here. So right here, we had tons of buying coming in that created this. Like huge positive delta coming in, big trades that created this leg higher to new RTH high of day. So I am watching 400s. We can even extend this a little higher because I want to kind of get this in there as well. I want to watch like 401.98 area in this pocket. We come and see how we react there at open. And then I'm also watching 385. Why? Because again, we had this level here. There was a volume cluster built up here from Wednesday. We were holding it. We were watching this level yesterday on stream, and it was a good support level where we saw a lot of absorption happening. And then when we got under, it acted as resistance. Now we're kind of gapping above it. I want to see if market finds support at that area, potentially take it long to the other side. Maybe like 15 points. We can get like 12 to 15 points on that. So those are the two areas I'm watching for the open. Why do you trade ES? What do you trade more often, ES or NQ? Why? I look at both. I just trade where I see opportunity, man. There's no reason why I trade one over the other. It's just based on opportunity and the setup I see. I'm an ICT trader. If I join your Discord, can I learn from scratch? Well, if I'm being completely honest with you, if you try to learn anything quickly, it's not going to happen. So what's a time frame you're giving yourself to learn is what I'll ask you, a follow-up question, because learning something new, a new concept, doesn't just freaking happen in a few days or a month, right? You gotta get the reps in. You gotta see the pattern building over time, and that's how you learn. I think you can learn in 6 months, definitely. Heck, bro, when we had the free Discord, a lot of the members, what we did? We did the free thing for like 2-3 months. A lot of them picked up on it within that time frame. But a lot of them came to the live streams. They looked at, they asked questions, not just basic questions. They're being proactive and being like, okay, Yush, I saw this, but this didn't pop up. Would you have still got in here? Those type of questions instead of just like, oh, what's your asking, like, oh, like, like, is this, why didn't this work? Even though like it was like, at all-time highs, you're trying to look for a look above and fail like continuously and doing it over and over. I'm like, dude, just shorting all-time highs is just low probability. Look, I don't. what was I gonna say? Hold up. I want to make sure everything's ready to go for open now. Man, there's always like 4 different things I don't look at to make sure I have everything on my screen. To make sure I'm looking at the chat, looking at OBS to make sure there's no issues there. Okay, we're good. We're good. You know, I've said this many times. With the best way to learn order flow is to just watch it real time. It's the only way to learn order flow, in my opinion. There's only so much you can do hindsight. And I'm a true believer, and I've said this probably in the pod many times. I hate backtesting. Backtesting doesn't do shit for me. I think backtesting is just wasting your time. I'm just being truthful. It's a waste of time. Backtesting is a waste of time. And you could be like, yo, that's a fucking crazy take. Let me close this this YouTube stream. Go for it. Go for it. But more so with order flow, backtesting is a waste of time versus seeing it happen real time. And well, the basic guideline obviously is you look at the structure, right? Which is you have it now. You can go back to the chart fanatics. The Discord members have the basic, like I guess, a checklist of what to look for. And you look for that in real time versus going and backtesting it. I bet you that real time will stick in your brain a lot more than looking at a backtest. Because in real time, you're seeing it play out. There might be some emotion attached to it because you're seeing the candles print in real time. You don't know what's going to happen in the next candle. With the backtest, you might already know that info with the backtest. Which I've been using Atis for order flow. I'll be honest, I have no clue, bro. I've never used that platform. So I don't know what functionalities that platform has. The tools I use, right? Delta profile, big trades. They'll have the volume profile stuff. And I'm sure they have a way to get the previous day high, previous day low, and all those market generator levels. But more so the delta profile and the big trades, that's for you to kind of, my settings. I set it, the tools that I use, the filters that I use in the chart fanatics. It's your job. Be proactive and see, does the platform provide that? If it doesn't, is there third-party libraries or indicators that you can get that can provide that in that platform? Like, you have all the info. Like, you have the tools that I use, the model that I trade. It's about training your brain to see it. Do you know Fabio? I do. I mean, I know of Fabio, but I don't know him. Like, I've never connected with him, or yeah, I don't know him on a personal level. Look, the chart fanatics is everything. It's like the ultimate, like, it has everything at the intro level, in my opinion. The tools that I use, examples, and we even have a live trading segment. What part did we miss? Maybe the entry, like maybe the advanced part about the entry confirmation, like my emotional state when I'm in a trade. But guess what? All that advanced stuff, that's why we have yushcapital.co. You can see me trade live, put risk on, make my way to a payout, trade my personal. You can see all that shit. But that's an advanced not expiration. What the fuck am I saying? Advanced experience, right? And if you're gonna hate, if you don't like that, then you can fuck off, because guess what? The value that I'm providing in there, people in the Discord can testify. It's been week 1, and they can see everything. They can see those models playing out real time. They can see my discipline. I'm not just freestyling just because I'm like, people are watching, I need to trade. No, we're just being patient. We're kicking it like I'm talking right now. And yeah. All right, 2 minutes until open. Oh man, I'm just waiting. I'm on my phone right now, just replying to a friend. He's watching the stream and he's telling me. All right, so also, you want to know something interesting? So I put my friend on props. I put him on Lucid only. Okay. He's never traded before. And I'm like, don't worry about order flow right now. Don't, because he saw what I was doing. And he's like, dude, I want to learn from you. I'm like, well, add the order flow layer later on. Okay. Let's focus on just like let's just focus on the volume profile and finding structure with that. And this dude is just, dude, he's taken out, he made like 15K in payouts the last month. Just using market structure and just volume profile. And like some without the order flow part, which is freaking insane, right? But he's never traded before either. Freaking insane. He's watching this. Shout out, man. I'm not gonna say your name. You know who you are. Before he's like, yo, you're airing out my business. All right, market open. Just heads up, I'm looking here. We do have some Michigan data at 10 a.m. EST, so I'm going to keep an eye on. And we have Trump speaking at 12 p.m. EST. At least that's what it says on the calendar. Maybe it comes on early or later. Where's my water? Yeah. All right, not seeing anything so far. We're pushing into this upper zone that I marked where we saw some activity coming in, but NQ strong off the rip. Why is this? I'm just waiting, guys. Not really seeing anything into the open just yet. I want to see if we can sweep this overnight high and watch it, see if it comes below this 940 area once you sweep. So sweep below, and if you see a strong move below 940. Funny guys, if you just go long, I feel like it's just you just make money. I'm obviously kidding. Yeah, this whole week has been just, I think every single day this week we've made a new all-time high. Am I right, chat? Have you made a new all-time high every single day on NQ this week? Maybe not ES, but definitely NQ. You trade the 30-second orb. I don't take trades strictly off the 30-second orb. I use it as a pivot if it comes back and see if there's confluence there, if there's big trades happening there, etc. Yeah, order my volume profile you're seeing, I'm using anchored. Okay, we sweep that overnight low. Let's see if we can get below 940s now, okay? ES is much weaker. I thought about shorting, but I don't like how NQ, again, I don't like to be involved when indices, both NQ and ES, are doing opposite things. It just creates tough to get follow through on both sides. I want to see if NQ can really get below 940s, below previous day high. What did I tell you? 940s. Wait for it to get under. I'm looking forward to. Might happen quick. If I can react fast enough, I'm gonna try it. This music is very uncooked. Thank you, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh man.
From the lows to the highs I climb. Through every storm I found my time. They doubted me, but here I stand.
Can we turn it up? Okay, I can turn off the music if you want. Oh man. Is it hurting your ears? If it's hurting your ears, get the fuck out of the stream, bro. You don't know how to watch. I like it, so it's gonna stay on. If you don't want it, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. I'm gonna turn it up for you in a bit, just because you said that. Again, I was watching for that break under 940. Freaking tapped in. It's like, all right, we're going up, Yush. That's rude, bro. Don't speak to your viewers like that. Guess what? You don't like it? You can get the fuck out too. I can speak to my viewers the way I want. You don't have to watch, bro. Don't like how I'm speaking. Don't like my tone. Don't watch. It's free. I think, yeah, bro. We got, we got some new people here that don't know how these streams work. All right. If you don't like something, guess what? You don't gotta watch. But you know what's funny? You're gonna hate, but you're gonna still watch because you're like, this motherfucker knows this shit. Am I cocky? Fuck out. Yeah, I'm cocky. Who gives? I don't care. If you don't like something, you don't gotta watch. You know, where they want me to play like, yo, do you want me to play like some like song like Fiend or something? Is that what we want? Well, the market just says, yo, peace out. I'm staying out of this, guys, as you can see me doing. Not in short or long. I'm just waiting. I'm not in anything, brother. For person that asked, every long or short. Have you ever tried your concepts on GC? I have not. I don't trade GC. A whole week without the sell button, dude. I posted about it, right? I'm like, yo, just disable the sell button, and you're good. You're good. Damn it. I didn't catch it, but you're seeing it. I saw some activity there, right below. I was looking. You saw my plan, right? I wanted to see if this turned into a false breakout, especially because ES was showing weakness. The reason I was thinking short there is because ES was in this area that I marked out where there was some selling, or sorry, a lot of buying, and now we're kind of struggling to hold above. Now, obviously, you're seeing it go higher, but I wanted to see if NQ, the stronger index, if it lost the steam below 940s, I wanted to go short because I think it could have really dropped. Way because ES was also weak. Did it happen? No. It was working out, and then eventually it didn't come into the point that I wanted to enter, where I wanted to see a sweep above overnight high and a strong move down below 940, but it held. So we didn't capitalize on it. I didn't capitalize on it, but guess what? I also didn't lose money. I'm pretty happy. All right, so we're getting that breakout. We're getting these low volume nodes. I want to see how the structure kind of develops in the next few minutes. And we do have news at 10 a.m. Remember that. Yeah, if they were both in sync, I would have looked for long. I don't like to be in the market when both of them are doing opposite things. It just doesn't. A lot of the times I get chopped up from the data that I have that when they're doing that, especially because I watch both of them. I have watched both of them for years. But clearly, NQ strength, you can kind of see, right? It was a stronger index, and then when ES finally turned around, he gained strength. Look at the move on NQ. As per my plan, pre-market plan, ES was at that level and struggling. So that's why I was thinking downside. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, I didn't add anything. I didn't make money. I didn't lose any money. I just had a plan that it didn't meet all my criteria, so I didn't enter. Does that make sense? But you know, even when I don't enter, we're dropping some knowledge bombs. I said 940. You wanna know what this was? 941.50, the low of this before it just went freaking crazy up.
Voices in my head, they're talking loud, trying to shake me, draw a crowd. They say I can't, but here I stand, fighting battles no one planned. Voices in my head, they don't know me. I'll keep going till I'm free. I'll face the doubt, standing tall. Voices fade, I'll never fall. In the night when I'm alone, fears appear, I'll hold my own.
I'm gonna try this. I'm in long, one contract, 61. I want to see if the selling that they attempt to sell here, if it gets trapped. I'm being really aggressive. Just one contract. I'm risking 40s. I get stopped, it's fine. I'm being aggressive, that's why I've sized smaller.
Strength I find within, voices gone, I start to win. Through the storm, I push ahead. Voices, silence feels like fear. Voices, silence fears have fled. Voices, silence fears have fled. Voices in when I'm alone, fears appear, I hold my own. Pushing back.
Let's get that breakout on ES over previous day high. Come on.
They say life's tough, but I don't fold. I'm built to fight, tough and bold. Every battle made me strong. I'm still here where I belong. I'm built to last, I'm here to stay. Weather storms come what may. In every fight I found my way. Built to last, won't fade away. Built to last, from here to stay. Weather storms come what may. In every fight I found my way. Built to last, won't fade away. I've been bruised, I've been torn, rising up from where I was.
I'm getting out here. I don't like this reaction. I was stalling. Also on that reaction on ES. I'll get out. I wanted to look for at least 30 points on that, but I didn't like how I was stalling on ES and in Q after this high. But yeah, win, baby! Quick scout. Should we put the shade on? Should we put the shades on? Do it. Does that the shade? Oh, we're winning, baby. We're winning. Oh man, yo, I just have fun with it, bro. I just have fun with it. All right, do you guys see my PNL now? All right, you guys see it? I know it wasn't showing. I'm looking at my I made 300. I had one contract on that because it was a little regress. I was very aggressive with that one. Okay. All right, let me fix this. There you go. There we go. Nice gamble. Thank you, my guy. Guess what? You think it was a nice fucking gamble? Guess what? It's more money than you fucking made. So get the fuck out of here. Oh man. Just so you know, if I didn't get out there, it would have came back red on me. This seems very intuition. Is this teachable? That's for you to find out, brother. That's for you to find out. I'm not gonna say if it is. Don't take my word for it. Find out for yourself. Look, listen. I'm done saying like, oh, like, yeah, all this stuff. If you want to fucking get the premium experience, you know where the link is. You could do it yourself. Because to be honest, we have so many members. I'm happy with the community that we have right now. If you want to join, you can join. If you don't join. I don't care. I truly do not care. But I'm so happy with the community that we have. All the members in there right now. And if it stays like that, I'm fine with it. Guess what? If you want to join, you can. If you don't want to join, don't join. You can make your opinion about how I trade here. I'm not having fun. That's why I'm streaming. If you want to learn, like real, well, this is the educational platform. It's free too. I'm gonna have fucking fun with it. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. It's a free platform, and if you're gonna come at me, be like, "Yo, shitty song," yeah, get the fuck out of here. If you want to get real education, serious all the time, you know, with the mix of building that community feel, use capital.co. But here, I'm gonna troll, especially if you got negative energy. I'm not gonna let your negative energy consume me, bro. You can fuck off. The point is, bro, I don't need to. If you're like, oh, why the fuck is this guy selling a Discord? Go on the website. The proof is fucking there. Who else is doing 8 months of 100K plus in payouts? And the people in the Discord can see it. Fuck, I legit passed the front account. I was like $500 for passing. I stayed patient and we traded a model, or set up part of the model. Yesterday, we stayed patient. I was close to a payout. They saw it all. No, bro, I'm going to fucking run my mouth as much as I want. You know why? Because I'm not bound by shit. I can say what I want because I know the value that I provide is unmatched. And the people in the Discord, they're seeing it. And two, I know how to fucking trade. I don't need to be that fucking nice guy and try to sell shit to you, okay? If you want to fucking buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy it, it's fine. Don't fucking buy it. Guess what? Because I'll still make money trading. Either way. But now I'll do it in front of the people that want to see it. If they're like, because there's not enough people that are legit doing it live, making this money live. I'm going to change that shit. And that's going to be a premium. That's why it's a premium experience. Because you're getting me. You're getting a resource every day. You can ask me questions. I'm streaming, talking through my trading, what I'm seeing. And if I'm not going to do it here, don't bitch. Get the fuck out. All right, news in a minute. I'm yapping, saying a lot of shit. You're like, that's probably triggering a lot of people. But you know what? Fuck it. All right. They want a refund for the free shit? Yep, swept overnight high into that news. How do you not get FOMO? Really, I wouldn't say I never get FOMO, dude. It's just kind of like controlled FOMO in a way that if I see FOMO creeping in into my mind, I have that second conscience saying there will be another day, there will be another opportunity, because I have that data like of in the past, seeing that play out. Because the market is not just making all-time highs for the first time in a long time, right? It does this a lot. Look at the trend. Look at the last 10, 15-year trend. Especially with these indices that we're trading. So I have the data from the years past to show, like, dude, just be more selective in this environment. Because in this environment, you're not, with the model that I trade, I'm not going to see as many setups because the pullbacks are it's just going to grind up. You might not get a good pullback with a good risk reward. The stream is only for the mentally strong. Oh man. I'll be honest. That's what you. Don't you need to be mentally strong in trading? If what I'm think about it like this, maybe you haven't thought about it like this. Well, if what I'm saying to you is hurting your feelings, what the fuck do you think makes you think you can succeed at trading when market beats your ass every day when you're learning? How are you emotionally strong to function in the market if what I'm saying to you is hurting your brain? A guy online telling you to fuck off is hurting your brain. How are you going to be successful in trading? A guy you don't even know in person in real life is telling you to do that. So something to think about. And obviously through the yapping that I say on here, I try to drop knowledge bombs here and there. But when the market's doing fuck all, like you're seeing, just grinding up. I don't do fucking alerts, bro. I show you areas that I'm watching. In live, I show you same thing here, but it's kind of like more play by play, exactly what I'm seeing here. And I'm kind of having fun. But I don't do straight signals. That's not. It doesn't work. That's a band-aid you put on it. It's not a long-term solution. Because if you do just to rely on signals, what happens when I decide, okay, I want to hang this up, I want to retire, you're done. But if you take the knowledge, you actually try to learn, which is what the Discord is kind of, the focus of the Discord is more educational. It's all on the site, bro. How many times live? It's on the site. You can read about it and decide for yourself. Again, if you want to know everything about it, it's on the site, what it offers. All right, guys, check this out. You got this volume cluster. Look at what we're just doing, right? Volume cluster, breakout, you consolidate, breakout. So essentially, I mean, we're not getting really steep pullbacks. Like these pullbacks are like very shallow. And we're having big trades here, right? Like huge size on that news. Look at all that delta built up above, low volume nodes. I don't want to short this. I don't want to long this just into the retest. But let's see. Let's see if he can try to break under. Do sellers get aggressive? And then we get a quick move back up? So let's see if that happens. That's what I'm more interested in if I want to go long in this around this area, because we have volume built up there. You see the delta, right? Big trades, delta, little volume building out, and then you have this low volume area. So I don't want to just get in if it taps into the area. I want to see how it reacts when it tries to break underneath. And if it reclaims, that's when I'm going to look for a long. We just created a plan for a setup in front of you. Does that make sense? Okay. Trying to break under. I'm not in yet. At this 100 tick, like 100 right here, there's 354 delta built up there just at that tick value or tick price. Swatching still. I'm not liking this so far, guys. If I miss it, I'll miss it. But what's happening here around these hundreds, I'm not seeing any significant strength to the buyers, and I didn't see enough sellers getting aggressive below.
above the rest, that's my aim. Above the rest, feel the high, spreading wings, I touch the sky. Unstoppable, I'll pass the test. Above the rest, I'm the best. They can watch, they can stare, but I'm beyond. I breathe rare air, air. Every move, I set the tone. Above the rest, I'm in my zone. Whoa, oh, oh. Above the rest, I'm in my zone. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa. I rise so tall above the rest. I standing call in every step. I break the mold above the rest. Bold and cold. Whoa, cold. Above the rest, feel the high, spreading wings, I touch the sky. Unstoppable, I'll pass the test. Above the rest, I'm the best. Above the rest, feel the high, spreading wings, I touch the sky. Unstoppable, I'll pass the test. Above the rest, I'm the best. I'm the best. They can watch, they can stare, but I'm beyond. I breathe rare air, air. Every move, I set the tone. Above the rest, I'm in my zone. Whoa, oh, oh. Above the rest, I'm in my zone. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa. I rise so tall above the rest. I stand and call in every step. I break the mold above the rest. Bold and cold. Whoa, whoa. I rise so tall above the rest. I stand and call in every step. I break the mold above the rest. Bold and cold. Above the rest, feel the high, spreading wings, I touch the sky. Unstoppable, I'll pass the test. Above the rest.
Yeah, you gotta remember how strong this trend is, right? I just didn't like. Now, if this can reclaim 100, you think about it. Let's see though. But on this, I didn't really see much. Now we're seeing a little. Seller's trying to push us higher, but it's got to reclaim 100 for me and hold above 100.
I'll follow, I lead my way, breaking rules like every day. Outlaw mind, I think too free, ain't no box can hold me. Outlaw mind, no chains, doing me, breaking frames in every thought. I roam all wide, outlaw mind with pride, coloring outside every line. On my own, I'm doing fine. They talk rules, but I can't hear. Outlaw mind, no fear. Whoa, standing bold. Outlaw mind, I break the mold. In every beat, I find my zone. Outlaw mind, all alone. I don't follow, I lead my way, breaking rules like every day.
I'm going to try to get in on this. 106. I'm going to risk right here, 90s. Again, 100 is a protection level. A lot of activity happening at 100. Do not want us to hold below hundreds. Stop protects that. struggling over 110. Again, 100 needs to get defended. We're also going to take us out. All right, took us out. All right, out of 90s. Stop there. I don't push it. I'm not trading this anymore. It's too slow. Way too slow. Let it compress a little bit and then we can decide, but what's up, Bella? How you doing? Was it break even? No, it was not break even. It's too slow up here now. I'm waiting. Don't tell me to tick me out and goes. The total PL did not move? Did it not? Did it move? Bro, I had to keep this window open for it to freaking move every time. Every time I minimize it, it doesn't move. I'm pretty much break even on the day now. Again, you're building that delta cluster up here. 110s, right? Look at this. Let me point it out with this arrow. In this, just really tight in here. But there's a lot of delta at hundreds, and then you got this building out where it's really struggling, even though buyers are really trying. Oh. Stay out for now. Staying out for now. That's life. Get stopped, and it just says, all right, peace out. Now it's gonna go. So the idea was there, right? Was looking for these low volume nodes to get us to get into that. I saw interesting activity at hundreds. I want us to reclaim hundreds. Based on my entry, my stop couldn't cover lower. So it is what it is. And I don't know how much like more range we have to go. Honestly, how much are we up on the day? We're up, dude. We're up 433 points on NQ. Think about that. Unfucking lucky. All I can do is laugh about it. All I can do is laugh about it. Is the song that affected it? Was it? Shit. Ah, bro, this is NQ. This is not the first time this has happened to me. Maybe the first time it's happened to me on live, but not the first time. This is NQ. She can be a little bee, you know? She can be a little bee. Ah, man. Feels great when you direct your attention on the trade instead of the trolls. Brother, I know. That's why I like the Discord so much. Why we have the Discord, to be honest, because that's where we be serious, we kick it. And YouTube, you're gonna have trolls. And can I ignore them? Sure. Which I do when I'm in a trade, but when things are not going on, it's honestly fun to mess with them. I enjoy it, and I'm gonna do what I enjoy to mess with the trolls. Because a lot of these trolls, they say shit to you, and then when you say shit back to them, they're little softies. They can't handle it. If you join your Discord, do you share how your strategy works in detail? Brother, everything about the Discord is on the site. I'm done telling you. I'm not trying to fucking market that shit. Be like, oh, you're gonna get this, all this stuff. Everything is on the Discord. If you want to join, join. Don't want to join, don't join. We got a good thing going in the community right now that I am very happy about. So if you want to join, all that stuff is on the site. What you get, if you want to see my journey, receipts, they're all there. So do what you want. It's exactly, you get what it's exactly on there. Can you help me? Tell me why you're not help. It's because it's all-time highs. I don't want to short all-time highs. To simplify it, that's why I'm not shorting. Are you in a long position? No, I was in a long position. I got stopped out by 2 ticks, and you're seeing this happen now. Dude, just don't short all-time highs, boys. Just don't. Dude. Again, I appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning in, bro. We have 367 people watching. First time seeing this, bro. I don't even know how many people are watching. But if you're enjoying the streams, I would appreciate it if you could hit that like button. If you're learning something new, along with me trolling, I know there's a lot. I do troll. But trust me, when it comes to trading, I'm all business. I'm all business. When it's time to perform, when it's time to talk trading, when the opportunity shows up, all business. But when the markets just go one direction and I don't see a good entry point, I like to talk about whatever that comes to my mind. If you're enjoying, I would appreciate it if you could hit the like button. If you want to see more streams like this. And hey, if you got a better entry than me, congrats. If you didn't get stopped out, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. I'm up 420 with only 2 trades you executed. Yush. Congrats. Let's go. Love to hear that, bro. I'm happy for you. Let's go. Ahmed, give big round of applause for I gotta get a soundboard, bro. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta get a soundboard. We can have like different cool looking sounds versus the music that everyone hates. Oh man. All right, we're gonna pull back. Let's see what else opportunity. What else we can get today? I'm not done. All right, we're still in the time slot. We're break even. Like little green, break even greenish. You know. This has my interest. Look how little volume we have traded in here. Similar with ES. But I don't know if we get that pullback, guys. We'll just have to see. You're never leaving? Yeah, you want a recording? You know what? I'll do it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. If this gets 500 likes, I'll sing. No, 1,000 likes, alright? 1,000 likes, I'll sing. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'll create, how about this? I'll create an AI song with me singing. Oh, that would go fucking crazy, huh? I'll be like the intro song. Oh, man. This is like the first like real pullback where there's like strength on the downside. Let's see though. Let me get rid of this. I want to see this reaction at 100. Watch this reaction at 100. Okay? If it gets back under 100 really aggressively, so it's pushing hot, really aggressively up, right? If this can get back under 100, I may try a risky trade. Call me crazy. Not right at all-time highs, right? But this could be where we're building volume. We try to look higher, potentially trapping new buying that came in here, right? I want to see if we can get under hundreds, because where that delta build up is. I just don't like longs up here anymore, in this range anymore, especially after what happened. It took us out. Now with this, how we've retraced here, I think we can go a little lower. Let's see. If we come back, then we form a lower high. Let's see the structure. to start to change. I'm not in anything, brother. I'm not in anything yet. So look, if we had value, do this. We had this consolidation in this area. We broke out, quickly retraced back in, and we have activity at 100 to lean against to see how it acts over there. And I want to risk around 20 points top of, I guess, 125 if I can. Maybe I'll do 25, a little wider stop. Would you say you made most of your money trading during this such all-time highs, or is this not the best trading? So, for my style of day trading, I don't really like all-time highs that much. I mean, I'd say to be more patient. I like to be that person that can, if I can get my trades in early in the day and get out, and that's what the market was for me in March and April, like at least early parts of April, where I would make my money and I'm out within like the first hour. Now I have to be a little more patient for setups to come to me and be a little more patient. All right, I'm just waiting. Hold up. Pause that thought for a sec. I want to try this. Can I get filled? Limit? Bro. I got rid of it. I'm not going to chase it. Instead of marketing in, I decided to sell that ask and I didn't get filled. I want to see if it gives me a retest.
Try to shake me, but I won't crack. Bounce right back, staying on track. Through the fire, found my stride. Unbreakable heart, with pride inside. Unbreakable, standing the wars, took every hit. Turn my pain to power bit by bit. I'm walking tall, scars and all. They may doubt, but I won't fall. Whoa, I'm steady and true. Unbreakable, I'll see it through. Rising higher, past the pain. Unbreakable, I'm here to reign. Unbreakable, through every storm. No fear in me, I'm here to stay. Unbreakable, come what may. Unbreakable, unbreakable. Through every storm, I belong. Been through the wars, took every hit. Turn my pain to power bit by bit.
Not in yet. You saw those orders hitting the bid again when we tap hundreds, but there's just no sign of rejection yet. Look at this volume distribution forming now, right? This 100 though. I'll draw the line here instead. Let's see. Mark it as important. I'm gonna try this short here. I'm seeing some selling coming in. I'm gonna use this upper portion, 125 as protection. And I want to see a strong break below hundreds. Again, why I like this short more than long, even though we're in this range, because I think we trapped a lot of buying above. I want to see if we can hold below 125. And I think if we can really break under this range that I have marked, around 85s-ish right here, you can see a strong move down. It needs to get under hundreds here. All right, I'm out. All right. Stop below gigs 10. What? All right, down about 700-800 bucks. One trade, guys. One trade. Okay. So why I like that, again, short. Someone's like, oh, you don't short all-time highs. Bro, we made an all-time high. When I'm saying don't short all-time highs, I'm saying when we're right so close to all-time highs, I guess we're kind of close, right? But I was seeing, look at all this buying that got trapped. I was entering here when selling came in. Initially, it worked for us, you know? And then it is what it is, bro. Don't try me. You're right. I fucked up, all right? You're right. Don't short all-time. Hey, man. With that 10:35, hold on. Look below. I guess you could call it, but I don't think there's a clear type of, I guess, what I would look for confirmation in terms of a lot of sellers getting trapped and a steep kind of, or a really like a strong move down and then a reclaim, because it looked a little below, not significant, but if we all collectively I guess I've taken 2 stop losses in this area. I likely won't be trading this area now. Top speed, like. I have ammo for one more trade. If that's red, I'm stopping for the day. We're gonna close red. So let's see if the opportunity shows up before 12. If not, then yeah, we're likely going to call it for this stream. All right, guys. I'll be honest with you. I think I got too short bias there. I'm reviewing this. That was horrible from me. And look, we did a live stream. I'm not scared to admit. I fucked up. Shorted there. For whatever reason. But hey. It happened. Well, the only thing I can do is learn from it. And the damage wasn't that bad. So I'll be the first to tell you. That was bad. Listen, I fuck up too, okay? So what's your lesson for today? Don't short all-time high. That's the lesson. Literally, right? That's the lesson. Till I own this town. Strength and silence, I don't boast. I'll go farther than most. Whoa, head held high, grounded strong. In my zone where I belong. Focus fierce, can't knock me down. I'm in my zone, wearing the crown. Yeah, no one's cursed, brother. I faded my fucking system. That's essentially what I did. I got too trigger happy, and I don't know. I'm being honest, right? But you know what keeps me in the game? My risk management. Not losing everything in one freaking day. Because I'll make mistakes too, and listen, this is why we stream, right? I'm not here to show only wins. We have fun, we put the shades on when we win. I have to own up when I make a mistake, and that was me fucking up. All the trolls can come out and clown me now. I deserve it. I fucking deserve it. Oh man. But hey, if I'm gonna be cocky when I'm winning, I gotta be cocky when I lose too. I fucked up. Maybe I'm a dumbass. It is what it is. I made the mistake. Learn. And not make the same mistake again. Why no stop loss? Dude, what? I'm kind of curious. Why do you not put stop loss? Stop loss is how you survive. Right? Hey man, look, I keep it 100% transparent. I have through my whole time on social media. That's how I am. And shit happens. But I'm not shorting anymore. You know what I learned from that? Don't short. I fucked up with my own advice. So we'll wait and not take a trade if it doesn't show up on stream. So it's gonna be like, what? Why are you struggling with stop loss? That's what I like. Look, you can't assume you're gonna be right all the time. Like you won't be. that stop loss kind of keeps you in the game in terms of one bad trade won't ruin you. That's why it's so important to have it. Because there'll be times when market's telling you it's not your day, buddy. Slow down. Back, right back to highs. Okay, I'm just looking, guys. All right, let's see. Let's answer some questions. This is not TradingView. This is MotorWave. That's a platform that I'm using. I saw that question. Let's see here what we have. MotorWave, yep. Are you still trading props? The last time you blew an account? Yes, I am trading props. I've been taking it very slow with props, man. I think that's the thing. That's the route that us traders have to do this year, is because the ROI, I've said it, not the same as it was in the year past. So you can't, if you're like used to churning accounts, being aggressive, you got to really slow down this year and going forward. Just my honest take based on what I'm seeing in the industry. I've been taking it slow. I think I blew like 2 accounts Tradeify when I was trying to pass them last month in April, and then I tried again and refunded with Tradeify. We passed those 2 days ago on stream in the Discord. But yeah, I'm building up with the prop stuff in the background. Honestly, I want to go live with all the first. I think I've spoke about it in X. Trade live at those and show that you can really run them up in live along with trading personal account as well. Glad I clicked, bro. Happy for you. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm gonna get a good trade idea, and I don't want to short, so I'm just not gonna. I think we're gonna end the stream here because I'm just not gonna get a trade. I'll look at the market in the afternoon, and see if something sets up. If you're in the Discord, you'll see me. You'll see me in the channel if something sets up. But we're gonna end the stream here. So red stream minus $800. It is what it is. We will come back next time and get them. But yeah, I'm not gonna stick around. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and come back and see if something sets up, or if we're trading at a different point. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you all. And until next time, peace and goodbye.